What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode number 2 of the Ian Luebbers journey. Today I'm going to talk first about structure, what these episodes are going to look like. Then I'm going to go through and tell you about a crazy party that I went to last night. So what I'm going to do first in these episodes is drop what I hope will be a bomb of value in the form of a tool or an insight or a perspective that I personally have adopted that has provided massive returns and massive value to me, usually to solve a very specific problem in my life. Then I'm going to talk about what's happening, what I'm doing, especially the parts that I think you'll find interesting. Then I'm going to talk about an obstacle, whatever the biggest problem I'm facing is. Then I'm going to talk about a win, whatever I've achieved recently. And finally, I'm going to end with a question. So, okay, today's value bomb is going to be something that I've personally found incredibly useful. So if you ever struggle to come up with novel ideas, or you sort of, put your pen to the paper and draw a blank, or if you simply want to increase your creativity, this is the single best tool that I've ever discovered. And it's called morning pages. So you might have heard of it if you're in the entrepreneurial community. It's floating around out there. It's an incredibly powerful tool, and this is how it works. You, first thing in the morning, or before you've lost control of your day and are dealing with a barrage of different things, when you still have control of your day, you take out a notebook or a couple pieces of paper, and you start writing. And you write until you have written 3 whole pages. And there are no rules about what you should write. The only rule is that as soon as your pen or pencil touches the paper, you cannot stop writing. You have to write all the way through until you're done. And what this does is it creates an incredible state of sort of pure creation, where it shortens and eliminates the gap between thinking and actually doing something. It gets rid of that hesitation that can be so often crippling, and that judgment of, is this a good idea, is this a good thing to be doing, that's all gone, and you can just create. So that's incredibly valuable. It's been recommended by a number of extremely accomplished people, including the creator of the show Billions, if you've watched it. So that's an awesome tactic. Now, what is going on in my life that's interesting? Well, this party that I mentioned, I went to a massive life party, it was called, last night in Austin, a little bit outside of the city, hosted by Mike Chang of Six Pack Shortcuts. It's a very popular YouTube channel. And it was at a gorgeous house, and it was just the most ridiculous party I've ever been to. It was, first of all, alcohol free. Nobody there was drinking, or everybody was completely sober. And there were fire throwers, there were fire breathers, there was an Acro yoga performance. There was literally a room off to the side with professional masseuses. So if you got tired of dancing, you could just walk into the room and get a massage done by a professional. And the vibe, the atmosphere there was absolutely incredible. And this isn't strictly related to business, right? But here's the way I saw it. When you can provide such massive value to the world, you have the opportunity to create incredible experiences like that. It was incredibly motivating and inspiring from that perspective. Now, the biggest obstacle that I'm facing is I have a whole lot of just tasks to execute. You know, when you have like a list in your phone or just written down somewhere of things that you have to do, but you could probably get away with not doing them today. That's where I am. I have a whole backlog of them, and tomorrow I'm just going to go through and execute all of them because I've been putting them off for about a week. And the biggest win is that me and my partner, Dave, my business partner, put together a comprehensive marketing engine for ZenOS moving forward. So I can't talk in more detail about it right now because we haven't launched it, but we sat down and mapped out an entire marketing strategy for this upcoming quarter that we'll be testing and tweaking and refining as we go, but we think it's a winner. And if it's not a winner, we'll make it a winner, and we're incredibly excited about it. So, all right, I'm a little bit over. So question of the day is, how often do you struggle with creativity and coming up with novel ideas and executing without judgment towards your goals? And what do you do? What are your tips and tricks to overcome this? All right, guys, we'll talk tomorrow.